All right, guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about buying a vehicle in Texas that's going to require a bonded title. Maybe the seller bought it from somebody who never followed through with the title. Maybe they just couldn't get the title for some reason or another, or they just quit communicating, which was the case with this one. Seller quit communicating on this one. So we went through the bonded title process. Tried to make this thing as simple as I could, kind of wrote down some things. Here are some forms we're going to go over. So let's get started real quick. What's the first thing you need to bring? 3 documents: bill of sale. This form VTR 130 SOF is a statement of fact so that you can get a bonded title, and the form 130U application for Texas title and or registration. Things to do once you get on site purchasing this vehicle: before you hand over money, get the VIN number and go to a website to check if it's reported stolen or has a lien. Carsforsale.com will give you a free report. Other sites I found, like Bumper, they can give you a report also, but they aren't free. You may be able to obtain the VIN prior to driving to the vehicle location to do this, but many times buyers just don't want to do that. They're worried about scammers and things like that. I know I don't want to give out the VIN. I'm afraid somebody's going to scam something or steal my title or something. I don't know. Once you've confirmed it isn't reported stolen when making an actual purchase, be sure to collect any and all documentation that supports the proof of sale, such as a bill of sale you brought with you. Both of you need to sign it. This is one that I found online and I printed off. It's kind of got this top section here for you to keep, and you could tear this thing in half and give the seller this other thing here. But this is crucial to help prove that you bought it. Even if that isn't the person you're buying it from isn't the owner, still do this. If there are any previous bill of sale that traces ownership back to the registered owner, and a canceled check or a receipt as proof of payment, make sure you at least do a handwritten receipt. This here should suffice. You do have a price and stuff like that. That should help. If the seller is a registered owner, be sure to get the seller to fill out the 130U title transfer request. That's this form way down here to get your application for title and or registration. If they're not, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna skip this. Fill out a statement of fact for bonded title form VTR 130-SOF. That is this form. This is the bonded title application hearing statement of fact. This is the first page of it. It's just one page you really got to fill out. The second page here gives you information, gives you the rules, what you need to do. They will be determining the value of the vehicle, so don't think you're going to put $100 on there and that's all you're going to pay taxes on. They're going to determine their own value. But anyways, you're going to fill out as much information here as you can on this one. On this form, you will explain how you acquired the vehicle and why you do not have or could not get the original title. Take the vehicle home. Now starts the hard work. And it's really not hard work, guys, so just follow with me. After you're home with the vehicle, now you have to do some paperwork. You can mail in that form along with a copy of your driver's license and $15 check. That takes longer, sometimes weeks longer, or just schedule an appointment with your local TXDMV Regional Service Center. They have where you can make your appointments online at that website right there. If you're in Texas, show up for your appointment, submit the form with your supporting documents and $15. Cash is best. If it's approved by the DMV, they will give you a notice of determination. They'll give you a form, this VTR 130 ND, before you leave that office. That notice will specify the amount of a surety bond that you must purchase, and that must be equal to 1.5 times the vehicle's value. You must buy the bond from a licensed surety provider and then submit it to your county tax office within 30 days. Surety bond provider that I've used, suretybonds.com. Fee is about $100 when the bond value is less than $7,500, at least in my experience. This is the certificate of title surety bond. This is what you'll get back from the surety bonding company, and it will state, you know, all of this good stuff and who they are and how much it's done for, things like that. If you need to get your vehicle inspected, if it's from out of state or something other, there are some processes here. I'm not going to go into it because I'm just assuming you're buying your vehicle here in Texas. But if not, you need to get some other inspections done. Final submission at the county tax office. With your surety bond purchased, that was this. You go down to the tax office within 30 days, submit the following items. Original notice of determination from the Texas Department of Vehicle. That's the form that they will give you. And then you'll purchase your bond. The surety bond, a completed application for Texas title and or registration form. That's this form right here. And you may not even have a seller's signature, just depending on how you acquired the vehicle. All other supporting document and inspection reports, like if you have this bill of sale, anything you went and got from the theft division or whatever, if it was out of state or whatever. Proof of current liability insurance. Don't walk in there and forget that. That's a rookie move. You got to put insurance on the vehicle if you're requesting titling and registration. All other supporting documents and inspection reports, we've already talked about that. Cash for transaction, typically at least $100. Depending on the tax valuation of the vehicle, that can easily be closer to $300 or more. The last registered owner will receive a letter from the DMV informing them the vehicle has been titled, and they have about 30 days or so to file a claim to dispute the transaction. I've been on both ends of this. I've done this paperwork on this vehicle you see here, this 88 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. I've already received my bonded title. I've got my registration, got everything. Just haven't done anything with the car yet, so that's done though. After receiving your bonded title, once your bonded title is issued, it is a legally recognized form of ownership. Wait 3 years. You can have that bonded status removed from the title. But during that time, the bond protects any previous owner with a legitimate claim. No claims are made. The bonded status is automatically removed, and you can request a regular title. It's just a matter of going down there and asking them to do that. I can't remember if there's a fee or not with that. I just did it recently on my old Fiero project car. But anyways, it's real simple. Get your bill of sale done. Fill out this paperwork. Go to the DMV regional office. They'll give you a form saying what the vehicle is worth. Once you have that form, you'll need to get this surety bond completed, okay? Then you take all your paperwork. Once you've filled this out, take all your paperwork, everything down to your tax office, and be ready to shell out dineros to get your vehicle done. If everything comes back clear, you'll get your bonded title in no time. And like I say, you can have that removed after 3 years. So if you have any questions, let me know.